The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is a singles match with no time limit, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TIW Championship.
Disgusting. The following contest is for the TIW Championship. Introducing first, the challenger to my left. From Albany, New York, weighing 186 pounds, Elite Terrell. And his opponent to my right, from Niskayuna, New York, weighing 245 pounds, he is the current TIW champion, Jimmy Limit.
It all comes down to this here at New Year's Bash. Elite Terrell and Jimmy Limits for the TIW Championship.
This is Elite Terrell's rematch, granted to him from Santa Claus.
Santa Claus rewarding Elite Terrell for all of his good behavior this year. Elite Terrell is fired up and ready to go. Bell rings, Terrell rushes in and Limits ducks out of the way. No surprise there, Terrell stopped himself before he ran face first into the post just about. Oh, Tries going in again for Jimmy Limits, but he delivers a boo. You got to wonder if this gusto might be a little bit too much for Terrell, and Limits is able to kind of see it coming and reverse it.
These two are definitely no stranger to each other. They've over this last 2 years, they've met in the ring, what, 3 or 4 times? They've been on the same team 2 or 3 times?
Yeah. These two have probably been in the ring at the same time more than anybody else on the roster. Short of like actual tag teams. Oh, Jimmy Limits caught him. 2 counted. Terrell's barely able to roll back over. Limits almost with a quick taking the title there.
Jimmy Limits taking time to catch his breath. He needs to slow this match down. The faster this match goes, the worse it is for him.
Absolutely. Obviously, the much faster pace favors Elite Terrell. We know all about his acrobatics and his athleticism. Pretty good striking ability, too, on display there. That takedown, and of course, as we say that, Terrell
Really across the face of Jimmy Limits.
Yep. Jimmy Limits fights his way to the ropes to break the hold.
Well, they have to wonder how smart and tactical it is to go after the arm of Jimmy Limits. Jimmy's looking for that pump kick to finish this match.
There's a lot of power moves. I mean, take away one of the arms, hard to deliver a lot of those moves. Yeah, he still has a pump kick, but if he doesn't have anything else to set up into it, then maybe just as good for a drop kick from Terrell. Delivers it as well as anybody on the roster. Rushes in, back elbow.
Jimmy almost called him out for that.
Yeah. If Terrell gets the win here, he becomes the first ever 2-time TIW champion.
Big overhand rights.
Another one barely breaking before the 5. I gotta be careful not to get himself disqualified. Jimmy retains if that happens, and that's obviously not what Terrell wants, so gotta remember to watch out for that. Oh! Took a bit too much time there to get back to Limits and gave him a chance to recover. Shot to the midsection, a shot to the back. Now Limits in control.
Reversal.
Says Limits in the corner. Terrell rushes in.
Over the top.
Now perched on the top rope. Beautiful job going halfway across the ring.
No, Jimmy got out of the way.
Yeah, Jimmy, good job getting out of the way. I take that back, and then turns Terrell inside out with that clothesline. I thought he connected with it, but yeah, Limits is able to run backwards and get out of the way. Now, 2 count on that cover. Talk about people scouting matchups, scouting their opponents, like you alluded to a second ago. These two know each other about as well as anybody else, so they know what to expect from each other. Might come down to who tries something new, does something a little bit different.
Step across the chest of Elite Terrell.
Nothing new or different about that, but still effective. Break 4-5 before he gets disqualified.
Measuring him.
Terrell ducks underneath. Oh, beautiful block from Limits there.
Nice European.
Oh,
forearm. Oh, he cut off the back elbow off that.
These two are just throwing haymakers at each other. Oh my gosh, headbutt right to the chest.
You know what this is going to set up? Hands on his feet again.
The athleticism, as always, on display. Again, then he got his feet, almost able to pull Jimmy out of the corner right with it. Finally he does, hooks the outside leg too, and Limits is able to kick out. Keep his championship alive for the time being. What an elbow from Limits. Leg hook too, and again, Terrell's able to kick out. You know the great part about this match? Nobody associated with Mark Adam Haggerty involved, which means I stayed in Florida.
You're making an assumption here. You know what they say about that? We don't know.
You're already there, so I mean,
we don't know if Mark's on Terrell's side.
Mark's nowhere to be found.
Yet.
He's
This match isn't over.
On his way back to New York City with Kyle Brad. He's probably on his way back to New Jersey, doing whatever else he's gonna do. And we're never gonna see him again because he's not leaving here.
He's probably letting the ink dry on the contract he signed with Terrell.
He's not
or
leaving
Jimmy
here.
Limits.
Neither of these men would trust Haggerty enough to sign a contract with him.
It's not about trust, it's about need. You don't
Neither of these men need him. Jimmy Limits has the championship. No Mark Adam Haggerty. Elite Terrell had the championship and has another shot at it.
The championship.
No Haggerty.
But
Yeah, he got bested in a fatal four-way match. He's man enough to admit when that happens.
But how great would Elite Terrell be with Adam Haggerty guiding his career?
With Mark Adam Haggerty in his corner, it'd probably be worse. He's done just fine without him. It's rushing in, and
waited
Terrell's
too long.
not able to get out of the way of that. Terrell rushes in, Limits catches him, perches him on the top rope. Ooh, arm strike there to the side of the face. Terrell kicks him off. Terrell looking to fly, and he does.
Catches him.
Got him right in the face. Thought he was going to a pinfall. No, just delivering some rights. I think Terrell hit him so hard he hurt his own hand. He's trying to shake some feeling.
I think he
back into
punched the mat a couple of times there.
Might
He was
have.
putting everything into it.
it. So fired up, Limits got out of the way, and Limits caught him. And,
Flatliner into the corner.
yeah, face first right into that turnbuckle pad, and those aren't forgiving. Outside leg hooked. 2 and kick out. Again, plotting his next move here. In the far corner, he's going to rush in for something here. He does just that. What an
Running
uppercut.
European in the corner. Catch him
Terrell
running out.
stuck right on him, and
Sidewalk slam.
all the extra momentum and torque he gets, spinning him around on that one. Now with the pinfall too, and no legs hook. Terrell's able to kick out. Get a shoulder up rather. Terrell showing the effects on his lower back there. Hard to do much of anything when your back doesn't allow it to happen. There's the boot to the face.
I know the rules. No, you don't.
Yelling at the referee. You gotta stand your opponent in this spot, man. You gotta, championship's on the line. Breaks for the 5 count, but barely. Fresh 5 count.
He knows the rules. He's told Timmy B that twice already.
Tell him again. But again, he's not staying on Terrell right here. Any frustration he's got to take it and direct it at Terrell, not at the referee, not at the fans. Very young title reign for Jimmy Limits. Be well served to learn that early on. Terrell slips over the top rope, catches him, and what a Hurricanrana takedown. Send Limits clear out of the ring. Incredible core strength from Terrell to do that.
Terrell's about to fly.
Oh yeah, he's just not where Limits wants to be. Terrell off the ropes, over the top, and lands, is able to take him out.
That's a full mount.
Yeah, I've never seen one like that before, but it certainly worked. Now he's choking Limits. Referee's backs to him, doesn't really see that he's got the choke in
It's
there.
outside the ring, though.
Yeah,
That could be some Mark Adam Haggerty influence right there.
what are you talking about? Mark Adam Haggerty influence. Saw an opportunity and he did damage to his opponent. It's asked him to let him go in the ring. Terrell says nah. He was in enough to break the count though, as the ref's count is restarted now at 2. Terrell
Jimmy Limits
giving
trying to get away.
chase, yep. Oh! Gosh, had it first right into that post. Ref count at 5. Terrell rolls in to break the count. And goes back out. And you can see how much this match taking out of Terrell, how long it took him to do all that. And in that time, Limits is able to recover, and now he takes Terrell down. I can't see a thing over here, but you guys will be able to see it better.
Jimmy Limits the first up to his feet.
Come on, Jimmy.
Got Terrell up now.
Come on, Terrell.
Lifts him up and drops him right into the apron.
I need to hear 7. I need to hear 8. I need to hear 9.
Limits again. Taking time. Yelling at the referee, not staying on Terrell. First count was at 8. Terrell rolled back in. Limits follows. You can tell if he's not sure what to do or if he's
going to sleep.
taking his time. He's saying he's going to sleep, so really has
Going for
something
a
in mind.
double arm wringer, it looks like. Possibly.
Yeah. Again, they have taken too much time as Terrell trying to fight out of it, but Limits has it in.
Double arm wringer.
And Terrell's nowhere near a rope. He's got to find a way to use his lower body to get some kind of momentum and work his way over. He's able to roll over, turns it into a pinfall. Limits has to break the hold to avoid the pin. He does just that. Oh my gosh! What a knee!
Knocked him in the neck.
This could be it. Could retain it right here.
He's going to wake up in 2019.
No. Woke up just in time.
Did he? Or did he just get his shoulder up?
Maybe.
I don't think he knows where he is.
That's also possible, but no matter if it was just instinct or not, he's back to it. Limits crawls over to his corner, getting some water.
Staying hydrated is important.
It's back to his feet, fueled by the water.
You're not going to be cheering for him very long after I end him.
Again, taking time to yell at the kids at ringside. Focus on the match, Jimmy. Terrell, oh, he's able to reverse it.
Small
Rolls
package.
through, 2. Just able to get out with time with Limits. Pushes in to Matt. Got him off. For a suplex, it was blocked by Limits. Limits showing off the power advantage.
Falcon's arrow. Oh, but he can't follow up. He's taking too long to get over.
Could not follow the Falcon arrow. Finally he does, has the legs hooked too, and Terrell's able to kick out again. This match just continues here. Both these men throwing everything they have at each other. Yanking Terrell back into the middle. Looks like he's going to go for it again, but Terrell has the hold of his wrist so that Limits can't break him apart. He's finally able to, but Terrell doing everything he can to block. He's almost got it though. Now he does, and again. Terrell's got to do something quick. Oh, knees to the face for extra. Pretty smart on the part of Limits there. Terrell's got to do something here.
He doesn't have Terrell's arm trapped good.
Yeah,
And he's
Terrell's
out.
left arm is free. Looks like Limits trying to get to his feet before Terrell does. Trying to hold some kind of a handle, but he's unable to there. Terrell broke free for a second. Limits got back on him again as I'm up and over on Terrell with a reversal into a brainbuster.
That could be it.
Looks that leg hook too, and no, Limits is able to kick out. Sent Terrell flying into the referee. Just a 2 count as Terrell used all the momentum of landing back on his feet and used it to turn Limits back over.
Heading all the way up to the top.
Limits up, springs back to his feet though. Took Terrell a bit too long to actually make a move, and it gave Limits a chance to recover. His legs inside the ropes. What's he going for here? Whatever it is, Terrell's trying to block it. He has him in a very weird spot, going for a suplex of some sort here.
Terrell's blocking it.
Yeah, Terrell blocked it.
Right to the midsection. Slips out underneath.
Limits repositions himself and is met with a right by Terrell. Terrell readjusts the legs, looking for a superplex of his own, maybe. Or something off the top rope. second rope anyways. Guaranteed!
Big superplex.
And both men are down. Terrell too spent to follow up. Limit's feeling the effects going up and over and landing flat on his back from that superplex. Crucial moment in this match. He's going to come out of this with some kind of an advantage. Both men have rolled away from each other, holding on to their midsections, just trying to recover some air. Counts at 7. Limits probably doesn't mind if the ref counts to 10 this way, but
Champion's advantage.
yeah. Nonetheless, back to his feet. Limits getting there. Looks like a second or two before Terrell does.
A pretty liberal count by Timmy V, giving both men a chance to get back up.
Let him have a winner the right way here. Oh! Trading up. Oh! Big right blocked. And Terrell firing up. And it's off the ropes, but it's reversed. Beautiful head scissors takedown. Says Limits into the corner. Here's that speed from Terrell. Catches him high, lands on the apron up to the top rope. Beautiful back elbow. This is the pace Terrell wants. Off the ropes. That leg drop.
Terrell should be going for the cover. He's wasting time.
Go for something. Now, off the ropes, has some fun with it. Drops the elbow. Leg hook, 2. Limits is able to kick out. Might be a bit too much time showboating. But that burst of adrenaline and energy seems to have left Terrell, as now he's unable to get to his feet again. Think about that second win. You've got it. You got to take full advantage of it.
And they wasted way too much time there. Jimmy, the first up to his feet, it looks like. Looks like he's waiting on. Looks like he might be looking for that pump kick.
Yeah, Limits to his feet. He's looking over at Terrell, although it looks like he's barely able to stand. Oh my gosh! Terrell went for the spear, and Jimmy Limits grabbed Timmy V and threw him right in front of him. Terrell realized what just happened. He's looking at the ref. Jimmy Limits has grabbed this kendo stick that he brought out to the ring with him. Terrell's back is to him. Oh no, Terrell knew it and caught it. Breaks free of it. He's got Limits. Limits is begging him no. Oh, right in the head.
Terrell heading up to the top.
The ref looks like he's able to at least see what's going on, getting his back to his knees. Terrell climbing to the top rope, just hit Limits right in the head with that kendo stick. That's exactly where he wants him. Hits the 450, hooks the outside leg, 2, and the referee was just pulled out of the ring by what's Mark Adam Haggerty doing here?
Like I said all along, you don't know who Haggerty is managing.
What is Mark Adam Haggerty doing?
He's saving Jimmy Limits' title.
The referee's out. Kyle Brad. Oh wait, turn around. Oh, watch out. Super kick from Kyle Brad. What are you doing, Mark? Mark has pushed Timmy V back into the... What is Mark doing? Limits is...
That double arm ringer again.
Going for the submission hold again. What is Haggerty doing? What are you doing, Kyle Brad? What was that?
I believe Terrell is out.
I think he is.
He's out cold.
What are you... You did what?
They did it. That's General Manager Mark Adam Haggerty.
That's Mark. What is? I guess I'll announce the winner of the match, but the winner of the match and still TIW champion, Jimmy Limits. But what does Haggerty have to do with this?
What a hard-fought win.
What does Haggerty have to do with this?
Get him a microphone.
I told you! Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's not one. That is 2 resolutions resolved, baby! Your
That's what he told everybody.
champion and the newest member of the Fun Boys, Jimmy Limits!
Was just gonna come out, cheat, and win and tell somebody they're a part of his stable?
Right, he's shaking hands. He was always part of the Fun Boys.
Whatever. I'm just closing. This show's over. Whatever. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. Have a.
Hey! Cut the music right now! I made you a promise, Daniel.
No.
Yes.
Daniel Peruzzi,
Come on, Mark.
You have been in TIW for every show since the beginning.
Don't do this, Mark.
And tonight, you are fired. Johnny Patch, you can do what you got, right?
I got you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. We will see you on January 26th for Snowball. Peruzzi won't be here, but the rest of us will. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for being part of TIW in 2018. And 2019 will only be better under the leadership of Mark Adam Haggerty.
You already know, Briz. Everyone.
What an amazing night of action, ladies and gentlemen. This is the greatest night in the history of TIW. We have a new general manager in Mark Adam Haggerty. Next month, I will have a new commentator because Daniel Peruzzi will not be here. And we still have an amazing heavyweight champion in Jimmy Limits. I am Johnny Patches. Daniel Peruzzi doesn't matter, but I am here with Roman Dominguez. Would you like to say goodbye to these people? He doesn't want to say goodbye to you. He doesn't like you either. Everyone, have a great night, and thank you for being part of TIW in 2018.
Get out of here, Peruzzi. I don't want to see you again. If I get back there and you're back there, you don't want to know what's going to happen.